Told y'all I'll be right back, y'all. Just give me a second. Let me share this. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Let me share this. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. You see, I had to check. Yeah, just give me a second. I'm just sharing this real quick. Thank you very much, OJ Kicks. I appreciate that. Yeah. Thank you very much, OG Kicks. I appreciate that. Cut off right here. I appreciate that, man. Like as you can see, it's some funny stuff going on here on this app. You know what I mean? They don't want me to make no money. I don't, nobody rarely donates to me. I think last time somebody donated to me was like 2 days ago. Shout out to my man Ahmad L. He donated $20 to me. Like this is how we make our money. And I got YouTube that owe me money. Told me your money be in about 5 days. Nigga, that was 5 days ago. So, it's an uphill battle on this app or whatever. So do people that do come in and put my chat room up and everything like that, I appreciate it. I really do. Let me get into what I'm talking about right here, because of that, and I don't make no money here off nothing. I can't be dedicating time like I used to on here. I used to be on here, many of y'all know, 24 hours a day. I can't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? I think I gave the crowd enough time and it just didn't work out. So, you know what I mean? And as you can see, I'm sitting with 30,000 subscribers, but YouTube only puts me out to 15 to 20 people. So it's definitely something going on. And, it is just what it is. You know what I'm saying? If I was Mr. Beast or somebody, I'd be all right, I guess. But yeah, make sure y'all support the channel. Listen, I came on here yesterday and I talked about what happened with Ray J. And I was let down what happened with Ray J. Not on Ray J's part. And I think that's what a lot of people are trying to segue it to. And I'm just not gonna do that. I said yesterday, I think it's a problem with that girl. I think she's better. I think she's caught up that she ain't main chick no more. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of tools out there is listening to me. Y'all know what main chick is. Shorty ain't main chick no more. So what you want? What you want? You know what I'm saying? Out of her own words and admissions, and I'm gonna play a video that she put out subsequently right after that. What's going on? She put out subsequently right after that. So I mean, at a point or another, that this chick was something a little off about Shorty. Like everything 100 with Shorty. And I think that's what she tries to pretend. And a lot of these girls, they come to the internet and they try to pretend this stuff like, I'm a good girl. I never do any wrong. One night you last Tuesday, they had in the clip, and you was like this, yo, turn it up, bitch, turn it up. If a nigga ain't got a job, you know, that type of music. Wasn't that you? And when you in the club, oh, I. And when you in the club twerking, and when you, oh, I, my fault. And so then they be trying to pretend like they good girls or whatever. But I know the hood booger in you when I see it. I know the hood booger, guys. Make sure y'all double tap the screen and hit the like button. That's all I ask you. Y'all ain't got to donate nothing. Just double tap the screen and hit the like button. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Salute gays. What do you say? Gays, Gay J a bum? Who is Gay J? Oh, Ray J. I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that, Lady Sparkle, because I saw how things went down, and if you look on the page and you see how things went down, I'll tell you what I mean. I don't have to agree with him on the method he took, right? But I gotta stand behind the precedents. Now, Lady Sparkle, you've been with me for a minute. Ain't no motherfucker in this world gonna sit up here in your bedroom and tell Lady Sparkle, yo, this is my crib right now. We gonna do what the fuck we want to do here. Because Lady Sparkle probably go pick up the poker and be like, is that so? This is a person from New York. You understand? So ain't no doubt in my mind that that's not going down. What I'm saying is, these folks were in his room. You get what I mean? And it leads on to another story that is more highlighted that I want to speak of. That man by the name of Tony, I think that's what his name was. I've still got a problem with him because you was up in there. First of all, homie, you the sister's husband. You understand what I'm saying? That ain't sister husband interaction. You understand what I'm saying? I think it was more of a flex for you to be like, yo, man, I was over there, tell your friends, yeah, man, my sister-in-law, she married Ray J. Don't act like that ain't never came up in the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my sister-in-law, she used to be married to Ray J. Don't act like they ain't come up in the conversation, especially out in California. Nigga, stop. You know what I'm saying? So he running around the city talking about, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that was a flex for him to come up in the house. Da, 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 da. Let me grab my cake while I'm at it. You know what I'm saying? But what you ain't putting line was, boy, playing Captain Save 'em can get you hurt out here. Did you not hear what he said to you? He said, yo, Sean, I swear to God, I'll wipe you up out of here. And I'm saying this just for the sake of this freaking app. Uh-oh, somebody's here flagging me again. Uh-oh. I ain't never seen people so dedicated to take it down. OG Kick Rocks. What you say? Exactly. That's the lucky. I get the part. I'm live Saturday. Said come through. I'm trying to figure out who she talking to. Hold on 1 second. Let me read your comment. I will say they both wrong in this situation. She shouldn't have took and put those kids in dangers, but he couldn't have pulled the pow. The hammer. I understand it's designed to take down the black man, but in certain situations, you know that. New York stand up, make sure y'all double tap the like button. I appreciate it. Exactly. That's the lucky part. I get part. I'm live Saturday. Please come through and bring you. I'll come through and check you out. OG Kick Rocks. That's right. My dad. No, I'm just going to call my brother dad. That's it. Oh, so you know OG Kicks in here? Is that what you said? You know OG Kicks? What you know about them, Lady Sparkle? Because I fuck with you. What you know about OG Kicks? What you know? You sound like you done seen that profile before. What you know? Lady Spark, if you still here, what you know about OG Kicks? Let me know about that profile. And that's funny. When I said that, two people disappeared. What's going on? That's all right. I've been in here trying to figure out for like 2 weeks now, right? While I was getting tens of thousands of views, and then all of a sudden, the only thing I can conclude from it, because based on what we've been seeing, is people are actually coming over here flagging my page, trying to get my page taken down for whatever reason. Some people just don't like the way I talk or whatever. But I have people come over here literally monitoring me. So they'll come over here monitoring me or whatever. And I've had that happen before. People act like they cool with me and they really ain't cool with me, and they'll flag your page or whatever. This is just like, I hate to say it like this, but I'm on because I said it before. What's this nigga's name? And I'm gonna talk about that later too, with the dreads in his hair. T-Pain. I said before, niggas wanted to cancel me when I said it. Now y'all embracing T-Pain when he said, so I guess a star gotta say it, right? I said, these niggas ain't your brothers and sisters. These be the first motherfuckers that try to take you down. Not the white man, not this man, not that man, niggas. They have an obsession with trying to take down other niggas. That's what they do. It's in their DNA, some of them. So I'm just like, yo, I ain't never had no white people try to take down my channel. I ain't never had no Lithuanians try to take down my channel. I ain't never had no Russians try to take down my channel. Everybody that's flagging my channel, please believe me, they are Black American. This is what these people, especially the bitches, do for sport. That's why I can have 30,000 subscribers, but you only see 8 people in here. And tell me how that makes sense. And I'm talking about Ray J, one of the biggest stories out right now. That makes sense to y'all? Nah. We're going to talk anyway. Ray J, you got a beautiful little Spanish chick on your side right now. She fresh in the game. She ain't damaged. She ain't fucked up. And she look better than that princess bitch, to be honest with you. You understand what I'm saying? That princess chick, she don't look that good. She a basic looking bitch at best. You can do better. You understand what I'm saying? And you should do better. The bitch try to put you in, and this is where she can't ever walk it back. The bitch was online talking about you beat up bitches and you be beating up bitches internationally, and the only thing you do is fly around the world, and you was in bed with a girl while her daughter was in the other room. So the fuck what? Your daughter wasn't in that room. Where he supposed to stop hitting? And you knew exactly who the chick was. It was a chick that he been taking on all these press junkets. You knew who it was. So, like I said, it's just like, I hear what people saying, like they both wrong, but too many times, I gotta be real with it. Too many times I hear this shit. Well, they're both wrong, but when it comes to a girl accusing the guy, it's never they're both wrong. It's he's wrong. You understand what I'm saying? Like, for example, nobody said they both wrong when it came to Cassie and Diddy. But if this bitch wouldn't have got immunity, she would have been a co-defendant. Along with somebody else that took that motherfucker stand. Ain't that right, bitch? One bitch didn't come because she could pure simple fact. She knew she was a co-defendant. That's what she said. I don't think I'm going to testify. I don't think you should either, ho. I don't think you should either. Sit this one out. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to you is, it seems like in linear fashion, because we all seen this story, but if Ray J got millions, own a couple homes, taking care of side bitches. If Ray J got $1 million, then a motherfucker under 30,000 a year don't stand a fucking chance with these hoes. That's all I'm saying. And a lot of these bitches don't even like men of color, which I'm gonna prove that in a minute. Hey, Dabber, remember Lexi? Yeah, you must have accidentally blocked her because she was always in your lives, and she the one that took up for you when those women went after you. No, I didn't block Lexi. I don't know why she keeps saying I blocked her. I didn't block her. And she always welcome over here. So I don't know why she even think I blocked. I fucked with Lexi. Yeah, I remember when she went, yeah, I had some women attack me. They always been attacking me on here. They've been attacking me on here for the past 2-3 years. A lot of these hoes. Oh, I don't know what to do. I got so many people now. I'll go in and I get, like I said before when I told her, I said I'll go in and look. Can y'all please double tap the screen and hit the like button? Because I feel like if you don't hit the like button, you sitting here listening to everything I'm saying, you're like a voyeur or some weird shit. And I don't like people like that. So at least hit the like button. Y'all know how much importance that is. And you don't have to donate or nothing like that. Just hit the like button. And it's sad because there's that much venom in the air. And now it's starting to seep from socially into the atmosphere here online. That's why that bitch Princess, she went online yesterday and was like, and he beats women because she saw a camera rolling. Bitch, you ain't never said nothing about Ray J beating your ass in motherfucking depth. Yeah, what was the live? You just said yesterday, well, I don't usually go live and talk about anything. Well, if you don't usually go live and talk about shit, how come you won't wait till now to tell us about Ray J had another broad up in the bed when your daughter was there? Why are you waiting till now to tell us Ray J is a woman beater? And I went over there to cook Thanksgiving dinner for him because I felt perfectly comfortable until we got into an argument. You said that in your own video. So the shit you saying don't make sense. So when you saying you trying to project to people, oh, I know how Ray J does, and he want what you look paranoid schizophrenic, by the way, bitch. You sitting up there to him like Ray J's trying to get ahead of the story. No, ho, you trying to get ahead of the story. You trying to counter the story that Ray J put out. You understand what I'm saying? Which I believe. Now, a lot of people say, well, Ray J pulled a gun out on because the nigga was there and he didn't know what this nigga was. He don't know this nigga. He don't know this nigga. So when you say he pulled a gun out on y'all, you only saying y'all because that's your sister's husband. Y'all not saying y'all because of the pure simple fact collectively. He say, okay, everybody put him up, put him up, put him up, put him up. Like Ray J just put him up. Everybody put him up. In the video, you even see him. He load up, put that safety on, put it in the band. I know that movement. You know what I'm saying? I used to do it with 2 belts. You know what I'm saying? I had the ham on me. Like, for real. Y'all don't know my job. My job was to be fuck it. I was a nigga. If we had a problem on the block, in behind one of our homegirls' houses, I'm gonna say that or whatever. Anybody take it back to Belden, you know what I'm talking about. I tell no lies. Nigga, we had a shotgun back there, 45 and a motherfucker 32. Nigga, you was gonna be in danger fucking with us on that block. You understand what I'm saying? The motherfucker 45 was like, it wasn't a snub nose, it was a long barrel. So that bitch, you had to keep it on safety. That motherfucker go off, nigga, you're not gonna walk again in your back. You know what I'm saying? You're never gonna walk again. So when he had that little pistol he had on him, you understand what I'm saying? Like about 32 caliber, something like that. I might be mistaken, it might be 38. But when he had to jump off on him right there, that was lightweight. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm saying to myself, he put it in his band of his, what's the name? And that's just in case a nigga want to act up. Because I don't know that nigga that's outside that you claiming is your sister's husband. Makes perfect sense to me. So when you say us, Princess Love, it seems like there's a little chuck in that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't believe it's no us and the problem in that right there. So on that caliber of things, I'm gonna have to give you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't fuck with you on that one. For real. She was drunk. Even he said she was drunk in the video. I played the video yesterday. They're still in my shorts section right now. So if you go to my shorts, I got all 3 of them there. You can go check out. They made a bigger deal out of the situation, sure, about Ray J. Yeah, but they didn't take into consideration this bitch was drunk. And there's a whole bunch of these hoes that go out here and get drunk. You had Nene Leaks and what bitch have we not having? You just go to Real Housewives of Atlanta and all that shit. All them bitches get drunk. which has led to this behavior. A lot of these TV shows have led to the behavior of bitches jumping in men's faces in public and thinking it's a fucking reality show. No, bitch, you can get hurt. I bet you won't pull that shit again. And I bet your boyfriend won't pull it again either. Because if you really articulate the video towards the end of the video when they go black, you'll hear him say, yo, man, just don't shoot me, man. Just don't shoot me. It ain't worth it. The police is outside all begging and shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit real now, huh? Though he was just a pretty nigga. You know, it's just pretty little nigga. He ain't gonna do nothing to me. I keep trying to tell you, we be first type of niggas to do something to you. You know what I mean? For real. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, honestly and truthfully, like this bitch seemed like she would. Why is your brother, your sister, and your brother-in-law there anyway? If you came there to cook dinner for Ray J and the kids. And I know evidently he sent his broad away. She would have came in there and said something to you. So he must have sent the Puerto Rican shorty away for the weekend or something like that, right? So I'm thinking to myself, why is all three of y'all there when you supposed to be the only one there cooking dinner for him? And you said that in your vlog. You said this is stuff coming out of her mouth. This is not coming out of his mouth. This is coming out of her mouth, Princess Love. So I'm asking the question again. If you were there to just cook dinner, like you said, and it turned into an argument, right? Like you said, it becomes a point where you could have quailed the argument if you was intelligent as you apply yourself to be. You should have said, okay, Ray, listen, this is for the kids. This is for the kids. Nah, bitch, you was drunk off the bottle. You was drunk asshole. This is like a many of these broads. Listen, y'all want to talk about Puff and everybody else getting drunk and high and all that shit. Start talking about these bitches getting high, because they be the main ones getting high. These bitches been getting high for year after year after year after year after year after year after year. I'm dead serious. And they've been doing it. You look at Cassie's story, it ain't got nothing but drugs in it. You look at any of those girls that was along with Cassie, it ain't got nothing but drugs in it. Most of the girls be getting higher and drunker than a motherfucking giraffe pussy, more so than the motherfucking dudes do. This is the truth. I know dudes that'll go out there, have 2 or 3 beers. All right, I'm good. Girls don't do that. Girls will keep drinking and drinking. Oh my God, I'm going. Oh my God, well, go to the bathroom with me. Oh my God, another cocktail. Oh my God, who bought me this Hennessy? Oh my God, who's this? Is this yours? You know what I mean? Like that's how girls do. Guys, we got over 30 people in the chat. You got to hit the like button for me, please. Hit the like button. I appreciate it. Hit the like button. It's imperative that you understand some things. Number one, I was in the music industry. I saw this stuff from 2000 all the way up into 2016, 2017. I never talked about it before because I didn't want to compromise nobody. But now we can talk about it. These girls have been getting flown out. These girls have been getting slutted out, and some of them work out. And we got to put it in perspective where it is. And even women know I'm telling the truth. Some of these girls have been getting flown out. Some of these girls have been getting bottomed out. Some of these girls are wasted. Now they drop outs. That's why you see a lot of these hoes trying to bounce back. Like I told y'all about Melissa Ford beforehand. And y'all was like, nah. That's a good girl right there. What she do? Turn around, fuck niggas over. I remember a situation I had down at the Diddy trial with one of these crazy ass bitches down there. And then subsequently after that, even the major networks down there had a problem with the bitch. But when I had a problem with the bitch and checked the bitch, everybody's like, oh my God, you're terrible. I said, fuck that bitch. And I told that bitch straight to her fucking face, fuck you, bitch. And ended up subsequently getting into it for a minuscule moment with Queen's Flip Mom. And then me and her, you know what I'm saying? We got that shit under control. I said, you know, I ain't talking to you, right? And she was like, I know, baby. I know. She was just trying to quell the situation, but I didn't know her. My point was, I tried to explain it to her after, and she got it. But the thing was, this even a couple weeks later, what happens, her son is out in Brooklyn, Queens Flip. He out in Brooklyn moving around, whatever. One of these feminine raised men come at him, you know what I'm saying? Trying to fight him or whatever. Yo, fuck you, nigga, you know, all that shit. And then boom, as he's in the fight with the dude and whooping dude ass, mind you. You know what I'm saying? Whooping dude's ass. His sister comes with her big burly ass and hits him with the mace. You understand what I'm saying? Now, in a regular setting at nighttime or whatever, somebody would have popped that bitch. I ain't even gonna hold you. Especially the type of people I hang around with. Them bitches would have popped that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the bitches. They would have popped that bitch. No jokes aside, all jokes aside. Anybody that know nailed it. Ja, 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 ja. No say nada. Anybody that know me know that shit. So when I see broads like this engaged in men's problems, it becomes a thing to me that I watch very quickly under a microscope. Because you have a lot of these girls out here that actually think they're men. And they will attack you. They will do something to you. And it creates a mentality because men are seeing this day after day after day after day after day on the internet as well as you are. Men are also making sure they are in self-preservation. Now, if you don't understand what I mean by self-preserving, let me give you an example. There are women out here that are not only bringing their kids to demise, they're also bringing their boyfriends to demise, hiring men to bring men that they are in love with to their demise. And if you don't believe me, I implore you to look up in any state in the United States right now, and I guarantee you there will at least be one city within that state that can represent the same thing that I'm speaking of right now. In every last one of the 50 plus states in the United States right now, that includes Alaska. That includes Hawaii. You understand what I'm saying here? Pay attention to what I'm telling you because I'm trying to tell you something for good. This chick, Princess Love, put herself in a situation where she could have got hurt, the kids could have got hurt, and more importantly, the nigga that probably should have got hurt, which is the nigga Tony. You understand what I'm saying? Watch yourself, boy. Watch yourself. Because if anybody would have got shot, it should have been you. For real, it should have been you. Don't come up being no cap to save a hoe with a nigga dealing with his kids, nigga. Especially after the nigga that told you that, nigga, you could die up in here. And you know he filming, so you say, go ahead, shoot me. What? That's what he said. He said, shoot me then, nickel. You should have popped that nigga in his leg. Like Della Reese. This nigga shot me in my pinky toe. He shot me quick. Yeah, they did. Guys, make sure y'all hit up the Cash App, $STRINGERBELL80. Also, make sure y'all double tap the screen and hit the like button. What is the problem? The hate is that deep, bro. I'm trying to tell you, the hate is that deep. Let me tell you something. When you being, I ain't gonna say that. Don't worry about it. Anyway, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Because when you speak about it, they do it even more. I keep trying to tell you, African Americans, they don't live in reality anymore. They live in a fixed fantasy world. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're looking for niggas to keep it real with you and all that shit or whatever, they ain't gonna do that. These niggas live in a fantasy world. You understand what I'm saying? A fantasy world. 90% of them. I understand why Ray J did what he did yesterday. And I'm not gonna sit up here and fan and act like I don't. And I know any of you motherfuckers are sitting up in here. If a nigga was in your house, that includes staff at TMZ, that includes staff over at many of these other different fucking outlets, you would be in hell and high heels if a motherfucker was up in your house talking about, I'm not going to leave or trying to take your kids out. You would do anything. So for you to paint the story like Ray J is so in the wrong and this bitch is so in the right because she's a female, there's nobody taking into consideration this hoe said in the video herself, I'm not driving. Okay, if you say you're not driving, that would indicate to me that you are inebriated. That's why you're not driving. But none of these slow motherfuckers picked up on that. So now, this is why I try to tell you why it's not a good idea to keep on procreating with those women. Because what you're doing is they're now raising kids with their mentality. So a lot of their mentality is anti-male. So these bitches basically gonna be, most of these bitches gonna be responsible for the next better batch of lesbians you see in 2027 beyond. This whole group of bitches that think just like, listen to me one more time, I'll tell you one more time. The whole group of bitches that think like they think right now that are black and white specifically in this country and some Latinas, but black and white specifically like this, they're gonna, if they have girls, they're gonna be the birth mothers of the new batches of fucking misandrous lesbians in this country. Trust me. And these women are not gonna like you. You think their mothers don't like you, their daughters are really not gonna like you. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I see Princess Love as being. She comes off as a misandrous and tries to hide it very slick by trying to be articulate. And I can't stand a bitch that over articulate shit that ain't supposed to be over articulated. And she'll do it thinking that she's on the same high plateau as someone that's white American. Bitch, I live around white people. I always lived around white people, and white people don't talk like that. White people look for people that talk like you to be able to point out and decipher who's the fucking phony. The same way I talk right now. Y'all done heard me a million times in front of bailiffs. Y'all done heard me a million times in front of police officers when I'm covering stories and everything else or whatever. My octave in my voice and my tone in my voice never fucking changes. And one thing that everybody doesn't understand is every time you hear those people talking back to me, they're saying, sir. The other night I was at freaking Trump Tower. No problem. Pops was out there. Sir, thank you. Goodbye. I even put the cop on camera because he knows me. You understand what I'm saying? My point is, it's funny. I can get that respect out of people that are not even my culture. But you gonna come to me and tell me, no, you got to do it this way. You got to do it that way. You got to do it. Can't no nigga that grew up in the motherfucking midst of poverty tell me how to motherfucker socially conduct myself in front of white people. I'm sorry. All right, quit trying to do it. Because most of the shit you're doing is guessing. You understand what I'm saying? If you've never grown up around whites or whatever, I live in fucking Connecticut, dog. If you've never grown up around white people, quit trying to pretend and tell black people what white people are like when you have no idea and clue yourself because you never fucking lived around them. It's ridiculous. But these women that you have in this batch now of, oh, I'm a victim, quasi-lesbian bitches, they don't like men. And I'm going to show you what I mean. And I'm going to say to you, Ray J, before I sign out on this, I'm going to talk about this a little latter part a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk too much and stay on here too long because this for some reason or another, like, I don't know how to say it without being insulting or whatever, but I have this thing with the African American community right now where, like, the better batch of these motherfuckers are weirdos. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, you see how many people are in the chat room, but none of them are hitting the like button. They're just sitting here listening to you. Like they're weird. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of them are voyeurs, a lot of them are perverts, and a lot of them are lesbians. So you really can't take too many of that crowd serious no more. Like most people, they're not taking them serious no more. They're like a joke. They're like the court gestures of the internet world, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like people, they're not laughing with you, they're laughing at you. You know what I mean? Like, so I really don't give a fuck too much about them folks no more. They don't give a fuck about me, so don't worry about it, right? Don't worry about the people that are worried about you. And the people that show me time after time they're worried about me, usually Italians, Greeks, or somebody that's, or la gente latino, tú sabes, siempre. Other than that, nah. Those folks are not my friends, and they've shown it a million times. They prefer women over the men. Even the men prefer the women over the men in the culture. So you're at a loss. You're never going to win with that culture anymore. Like at one point, you would have. It was a winning team, but now it's not the winning team anymore. Trust me on this. And you'll see that more and more and more as time extends. You know what I mean? So if you don't believe me, don't believe me. And that's on you. I don't give a fuck. I see the direction these folks are going, and it's not in a good one. It's not a good one at all. They prioritize niggerty, and I don't. So if that's what it's got to be, that's what it's got to be. Ain't no hard feelings. You know what I'm saying? But y'all support me, so fuck y'all. I ain't got nothing to motherfucking do for y'all. No, real for real. And I think more people, if and I just want to say this before I play this clip. I think more people, especially if you deal with African Americans, you should start thinking like that too, or you are African American. Start separating yourself from them folks. The better batch of them, they're headed to shit. They'll use shaming tactics to take away your natural freedoms to speak the way you want to. Majority of them, they have communist thought processes. So they honestly and truthfully are this group thought, monolithic thought. But that's only an excuse that you don't insult them as a group. Now, if you insult them as a group, they have a problem. But if you assault them individually, nobody's going to come to your rescue. Nobody's going to come to your defense. And they'll give you all these weird excuses of why and when and how, whatever, that make no sense to anybody else here on heaven and earth. But to them, it makes sense. So it's like when you got a group of people like that to rely on, one half of your motherfucking dynasty, it becomes apparent that it's a fucking joke. You know what I'm saying? I went back, and I just have to say this and then I'll continue on with the story. I went back and I looked at all the involvement and all the stuff that I did this year. I like literally just scrolled back to January 1st because I like to see what was going on. So I went all the way back to January 1st and I marked all the places I had been. I went to Queensbridge. I'm just coming to your channel. What group are you referring to? African Americans, you know who. So anyway, I'm talking about Lithuanians. Who the fuck do you think I'm talking about? That's another thing too. They love to play those little silly games. What group are you talking about? I'm talking about fucking African Americans. That's what I'm talking about. What about it? I'm after you motherfuckers. I can say whatever the fuck I want to about you. You're fucked up, and you're narcissistic, you're capitalist, you're individualist. You have no group thinking as far as fucking strategy on how to combat something. Because if you did, when these bitches was going through and doing the EPT shit, you would have went around in the motherfucking hood just like Robin Hood and been like, don't worry about it, ladies. We got the babies for something to eat. You know who was out there feeding the babies? Women. Not dudes, women. The same dudes that be sitting, I'm super nigga, baby. Don't worry about it. You see, as a black man and all that shit. Y'all better watch some positive brother Hakeem ass motherfuckers. You don't know what I'm talking about? Like Umar Johnson. What's the other one's name? Tariq Nasheed. Them positive brother Hakeem ass niggas. Them niggas is a relic of the past, son. Ain't nobody fucking with that shit no more. Ain't no substance in it. You understand what I'm saying? Because the niggas is involved in it. They ain't even doing what they supposed to be doing. Niggas just ain't on the concrete no more. Them days is over. Niggas ain't out here making sure the people eat. The only people that do that, what I saw, is the Nation of Islam, which I showed y'all. The only people I saw doing that was my sister over there at the church on 125th Street, which I filmed for y'all to show y'all doing that tragedy in that bit. You understand what I'm saying? You know what niggas did when that little EBT crisis was going on? They didn't group together and say, hey, let's have a podcast with the ladies, see if we can raise some money, shit like that, whatever, get these food pantries going or whatever. And I know this from experience because one of my homeboys does this. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was so vocal about it, because one of my boys literally does this. He hands out food to homeless folks and people that are having hard times. And they do it by collecting food that the grocery stores and things like that, even the restaurants are going to throw away or whatever. And or the expiration date is coming up and they get them out quick because the only thing they're going to do is throw it away anyway. So that's majority of the stuff you get. But some of that stuff doesn't have an expiration date on it. And it's quite salvageable for at least another 3 or 4 months. So people can live off that. You know what I mean? So my friend Ruben, he does that and has been doing that and was doing that even during the pandemic. So that's why I said, y'all niggas ain't putting nothing together because it was too regular. And I'll tell you how he does it. They come to the church. They'll have bags set up on the floor and everything like that. You go through the bag. Each bag weighs about pretty much the same or got pretty much the same stuff in it. And they do this day after day after day. I think 3 days out of the week, they hand out the food, maybe 4 days out of the week. And then the rest of the day, they're doing collections. Now I'm gonna try to get Ruben to come up on here. If anybody from NL in here, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I agree with you to some degree, Abby. You cannot generalize all African. Why the fuck can't we? Why the fuck can't I generalize what the fuck I see in my face? That is the most, this is the thing about African American people, right? That pisses me off more than anything. Y'all want to group everybody else together, right? When you're having the conversation. Oh, these white people. Oh, these Jewish folks. Oh, these people here, they're oppressing it. These people. But when somebody groups your thought process together, which is it's exaggerated, it's not exaggerated, you see it. You get mad. Oh, well, you can't group us together. Or here comes this other excuse. It's always these common excuses. You can't group us together. It was both of them. Well, white people do it too. Y'all ever heard that one? And it's like at a point or another, it's like, all right, well, what the fuck do you do? And then I have to revert back to where they get it from. They get it from the chicks because the chicks do the same thing. The chicks can do no harm. Evidently, black women can do no harm. You murder somebody, it's nothing. You were involved in drugs and all kinds of stuff. It's nothing. It wasn't her fault. She was a victim. She was a fairy. Yeah, she was a fairy. It's like evidently these bitches can murder somebody and there's still nothing wrong with it because she still gets an excuse. Now, fuck that. Your priority is too much on bitches and being soft, and especially the men. When I get men in here and I'm asking men, make sure you hit the like button. And the slowest thing they come in, well, I kind of agree with you, but black, yes, the fuck you are. You are not exhibiting anything. Let me tell you something. Even with your senators and your ministers and every fucking body else, they get superseded by hood boogers. Why is that? They get superseded by rappers. They get superseded by, even if you're talking about it, they get superseded by rappers in the media. They get superseded by sports players in the media. They get superseded by nigga shit in the media. Like this case with this nigga shit with Ray J. I hate to say it, unfortunately, but it's some nigga shit. Once again, because this is a dispute with your baby mama. This is some nigga shit. I don't give a fuck how classy that bitch Princess trying to make it. Bitch, you a hood booker at this point. You a single mama. Welcome to the game, bitch. Welcome to the game. That's what you need to wake up and realize. Welcome to the game, ho. You part of the game now. You part of the system. And they accept articulate bitches too. It's fucked up system, man. I'm not trying to fix it. I'm gonna tell you why I'm not trying to fix it. I'll give you a perfect example why I don't care. I just told you I spent a year going on Rewind, and I watch how these folks, African American people, they're so dedicated to ghetto shit now that even their podcasters have to be ghetto. They have to talk ghetto. They have to talk about ghetto subjects, even when there's something serious going on. That's the only reason I was telling you about the EBT crisis thing. When that was going on, niggas was still talking about rappers. I said, well, the rappers going to feed their kids tonight. What about you? You know what I'm saying? Mind you, some of these podcasts got a nigga that's living next door to them and starving to death right now. Get what I mean? These niggas wasn't worried about the women and nothing like that. They were worried about talking about Puff. I was paying attention when niggas was talking about. They was talking about Puff. Max B getting ready to come home. Even Max B was out there feeding folks. Even Jim Jones was out there feeding folks. What part don't y'all get? You understand what I'm saying? So when a nigga hop online to talk about this we us shit, and I look back at the year doing podcasting, covering the Diddy trial in person. I spent over $2,000 and some change. I spent my savings. I started going into my savings, spending money on that. I couldn't find a motherfucker that would buy me a cup of coffee. But there were niggas that was coming in from out of town doing the same shit I was doing. I was down there before they was, and they was giving these motherfuckers $100, $200, $300 donations. There is a definite connection with they like ghetto shit. You understand what I'm saying? And if it ain't some ghetto shit, they're not embracing it. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say about that shit. It's the truth. You understand what I'm saying? It's the same thing with Latinos. Latinos do the same thing. They embrace ghetto shit. You understand what I'm saying? So as soon as you got two groups that embrace ghetto shit, they start living their life off of ghetto shit. I'm not going to say I'm not a lord, because I am. But the point that I'm getting at is here, when you got a whole goddamn culture that the ghetto shit, like fucking Sexy Red, Lotto, and all these other scandalous ass bitches, when you got a motherfucking situation like that with these scandalous ass bitches, and you got these niggas as rappers that'll rather back them scandalous ass bitches than help another brother, which is amazing to me because these bitches help each other. That's how they become rich. They're helping each other. The niggas, they'll get rich and they'll be like, well, I ain't gonna be nobody but me and 10 other niggas. And the other 10 niggas, they all gonna be up under me. That's how niggas think. That's why they be in the same situation. Niggas is talking about record deals and all that shit. They was talking about that shit 10, 15 years ago. They still talking about the same shit. Y'all still ain't got that shit together? Huh? Kings and giants, right? These niggas are out here sending bitches to college, bro. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't want to fix it. Fuck them. At this point, fuck them. Like, it's about self-preservation at this point. Fuck them. And I mean that with the bit of my heart. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them. It's about self-preservation at this point. Because when you sitting up there and you start looking at all the places you've been to, and the majority of these motherfuckers, except for that Diddy trial, was sitting in their bedroom. And even to put more insult to injury, all the motherfucking vloggers was wrong. Every last one of them except for me. I said, this ain't going to turn out the way I knew. Let me tell you how deep it go. You go on my Diddy videos, you go hear me consistently say three things. This might not turn out the way you want it, you think it's going to turn out. I say that about the sentencing, and I say that about the verdict. Whatever. Have you ever been discriminated by the black elite? I'm talking blacks had wealth from the 19th century. Let me ask you this. What kind of weird ass question is that? What kind of fear do you live in this society? I live in probably one of the most opulent states in the whole entire nation, which is Connecticut. Did you know that? If you need to figure that out, go look that up. And the area I live in is one of the most opulent areas in the nation. Go look that up. So when you talk about some 19th century shit, I know you're black because that's all y'all been back to. That's another thing that keeps y'all in the back room. You're always reaching back to, do you know any African Americans that were particularly from the 18th century? Because what my mind is conveying is I want to live in the past and I don't know anything about moving forward. And that's your fucking problem. And all these old motherfuckers and it taught y'all that bullshit. That bullshit. Let me tell y'all something. Them history lessons, they don't move you forward. They keep you stagnant. That's why motherfuckers prefer that. I honestly and truthfully think that some of these motherfucking black power leaders are actually CIA operatives. Ain't no way in hell you gonna move forward if a motherfucker's conditionally telling you reasons why you should be proud of the false flags when people should tell you, yo, you gonna move forward because we got a history lesson, what they've been hiding from us, and all these other little typologies that you dumb motherfuckers put up to try to make yourself look proud. Now I'm gonna tell you how it is. You dumb niggas waste 24 hours out of a motherfucking day putting up these pride posts. That's what I like to call them, pride posts. Look what they were hiding from us. Has your motherfucking life changed? Huh? Look at this tether right here. Has your motherfucking life changed or your people's changed? I saw a nigga that literally dedicates his life as part of their little FBA racist, or I like to call them the FBA/KKK, because that's what they are, the Foundational Black KKK. The shit these guys put out there, they're gonna get a war started, and then they're gonna fold into the back rooms when everybody else gotta fight it. Trust me when I tell you this, because most of the motherfuckers from the FBA, what I'm starting to find out is a lot of them are linked to these what you call HBCUs or whatever, which ironically were mostly started by Jewish people. Ain't that a bitch? So anyway, that's what I'm trying to tell you. These motherfuckers are comical when you really dig deep into them. So what I'm saying to you is this, man. First of all, as far as like, as you can see, the dynamic of quote unquote a black family, that shit ain't existing, homie. The nigga Ray J had to pull out a biscuit on this bitch. You understand what I'm saying? And not even her, the three motherfuckers who were there in his bedroom. You understand what I'm saying? That's a no-go, nigga. Imagine spending the rest of your life like that. With a loopy bitch like that. You understand what I'm saying? Who's trying to pretend like she ain't doing something wrong. But bitch, you know you doing something wrong. You know what's gonna agitate this man to take his kids from him while you drunk and try to hop in the car and drive away with your sister and your brother-in-law doing motherfucking Thanksgiving Day after you had said you was coming over there to cook. Bitch, you knew that shit. That's why you did it, huh? Yeah, you did. That's why you did it. See, one thing I know about African American girls and Spanish girls, they like to taunt men until it don't work out for them. You know, you see that, why you hit me with the tie iron? You know what I'm saying? When you get that, you know what I'm saying? I can't take this shit no more. Then everybody, it's so hard to say goodbye. Have a eulogy for this bitch and everything like that. Little do you know, this was one of the worst bitches out there. Behind closed doors, she was one of the worst bitches out there. This bitch was texting 3 or 4 different men. This bitch was fucking niggas on the side. You don't know what this hoe be doing. And y'all niggas is set up this automatic. Well, she's a girl. She got to be right. And she a black woman. You know, black woman can't do no wrong. There's something wrong with niggas. So that's why I said when I get a group of motherfuckers to come listen to me and they won't hit the like button day after day after day, I just go to show you more time in central order. And listen, I want to say this too to all your articulate, smart mouth, sassy bitches. Listen to me very closely, right? I don't give a fuck what your measurements are, your metrics are of life. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't give a fuck. Most of y'all ain't never even reached the peak that I have before in life. You understand what I'm saying? You've never been with a record company or anything else. I'm gonna give y'all 5 more minutes and I'm gonna get up off of here. Any of that shit. So I don't give a fuck about your blogging career, how you think you articulate or whatever. Bitch, I definitely don't need your advice. All right, let's start there. Second thing is, many of you bitches that be online or whatever, y'all some of the worst people to be giving these girls advice to. I swear to God, I've just seen ex-whores on here trying to give advice to young girls. You understand what I'm saying? And then as soon as somebody say something about it, he's attacking black women. Bitch, you're not a white woman. Nobody gives a fuck. Like, I hate to say this, most cops and judges don't give a fuck about you, ladies. Okay? Hey, yo, you don't believe me? Go to the National Missing Children's Log right now while I'm live, and come back and tell me what they say about young black girls that are missing in this country. And you tell me then, do you think, because a lot of bitches will be out here and they'll be like, they'll use and say, I'll call your probation officer. I'll call the police. Y'all niggas ain't never heard that before. And come to find out, you understand what I'm saying? When they get there, they don't even believe the bitch. How about that, odds? They don't even believe the bitch. I just sat there with bitches when it was like, I'm going to call the police. Call them, bitch. I'll be right here. And as soon as they show up, I explain. I had a MTA bitch do that to me. Them train motherfuckers be the worst. Don't get into no argument with anybody black or Latino that work for MTA. It's not gonna go well. You understand what I'm saying? Just trust me on that. So this ain't banging on black people or Latin people. It's just stating what it is. And niggas don't want to state what it is. Niggas want to pretend that it's something that it's not. Y'all want to pretend that everybody's living in harmony and everybody's cool and everything like that. Nigga, if I get niggas in here, they can't even hit the like button, but they ain't here viewing and listening to me, there's a problem with that. You understand what I'm saying? If I got 30K subscribers and I'm only reaching 16 people on my channel, there's a problem with that because you got black people in here flagging you. There's something mentally wrong with them silly motherfuckers and the bitches specifically. So you can say whatever you want to, whatever. I know what I see, what I see. And you might not like the way I see it, but that's what it is. Ray J, if you a small man, get the fuck away from that nutty ass bitch. Don't you have that bitch in your house ever again. You understand what I'm saying? That bitch shouldn't have a picture or anything else from this point on. This bitch went out and told the whole world that you beat women. Trying to fuck it up, really, because that's the type of PR they give up. Trying to fuck it up so he don't get no pussy. You understand what I'm saying? He don't want to fuck me no more. He's not gonna fuck anybody. Yeah. Nah, fucking with them bitches, bro. It seems like it's nothing but trouble every time. No, I'm good. Not the older ones, the new ones. Not the older ones, the new ones. Princess. I would have never dated a bitch named Princess Love in the first motherfucking place. That bitch sound like a stripper. Y'all niggas be marrying ex-strippers, dating strippers and shit. I want y'all to hear something.
Somebody said, no, black men.
I'm gonna let y'all hear something, and I want you to know what your women think of you. You ready?
Don't take this personal, y'all. Please don't. But I'm not really into black men anymore. Like Armenians, Caucasians, anything but our kind. I'm not doing struggle love. I feel like they still trying to figure out themselves. We have generational trauma that just needs to be healed. And I feel like I'm doing the healing process. A lot of black men that I'm running into have not started that process. They don't even know what healing is. Like I told you before, I don't like black men. I don't like black men at all. I don't like it. I'm sorry. No black men.
Okay, how much money does he have to make per year?
Well, I said 500K at first, but the prices have gone up from there because I've been meeting some 500K. So $1 million. I live in Beverly Hills, California. A house in Beverly Hills is 500K. So he can make $1 million a year. That's nothing. That's bare minimum.
You hear a lot of black women.
These bitches don't like y'all. And she ain't the first ones I heard talking like that. There's a whole bunch of them. Down deep down beside it, these bitches don't like y'all and they don't want you, dog. Ray J, if you smart, keep that bitch up away from you. Try to get in touch with your kids and keep them, you know what I mean, tight to you, whatever. As far as like these hoes out here, man, I wouldn't even worry about it, man. I would stay with that little Spanish shit. But you hearing it for yourself. You hearing it for yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Now, for the person that came in here talking about, have you ever been discriminated by the black elite? Hold on. Let me get this nigga. I don't ever want to see this nigga again. You goofy. I don't never want to see that nigga in my chat room ever again. Have you ever been discriminated from the black elite? The boy. The time, that's another thing that's over too, man. The times of motherfucking this capsulizing on what's the word I'm looking for here? These niggas what am I looking for here? They be like making up imaginary stories and shit. Like, all the shit they made up about Puff, all the shit because I'm trying. You gotta understand this shit is hard to decipher, dog. Because these are some weird niggas. Like that nigga got this blocked. I don't want no motherfucking weirdo ass nigga like that over here. He'll sit over here in your chat. Let me tell you the behavior of people like that. He'll sit over here in your chat room for the next year, talking to you, interacting with you. He know damn well he never has no intention on donating to support your channel or anything else. So fuck that nigga. You understand what I'm saying? I don't need to fuck with you. And at the very least, am I answering any questions? So don't come up in this motherfucker if you ain't donating a dime asking me shit. You don't deserve that, right? I hate when niggas do that shit. That's why I block this sucker ass. Dude, a lot of these black dudes that be online, they be suckers, bro. Trust me, they be some sucker ass niggas. Like they be in the side rooms, you know what I mean, flagging you and shit, pussy shit. Fool, I had to cut down my amount of niggas I be around for real. Niggas, yeah, I definitely had to cut that down. I ain't had nobody black be beneficial to me in a long time. Let me put it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't even see what benefit it is anymore. So, like I said, especially when it comes to these chicks, you just heard what you heard. You know what I'm saying? These bitches say, I don't want no black man. I prefer dating a white man. Most of them bitches think like that. They don't want you, bro. And y'all niggas sitting around trying to be all tight with these bitches in the back of their mind. Princess Love didn't want to be with him. If Ray J was a regular nigga, Princess Love didn't want to be with him. Trust me. She would have found a nigga that was richer than Ray J. You understand what I'm saying? She's a high-class hoe, and she try to hold the fact that she ain't a high-class hoe. I know a high-class hoe when I see one. Plastic-ass bitch. I don't like that bitch. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Ray J, stay away from them motherfucking Keishas, dog. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Keisha ain't the move no more. Let the white boys have Keisha and let them take them on up here to the motherfucking, you know what I mean? Dig them in the back of the yard or something. You know what I'm saying? Let them be where they want to be at. They telling you to your face where they want to be at. And I don't care if you log off or not. I just played that for you, and I got thousands of other videos, thousands of other screenshots I can post up for you too. This is a movement. It even goes down to the young girls in junior high. They're teaching these girls to date white men. They don't want you. Princess Love don't want Ray J. Trust me. You understand what I'm saying? She want the hype to come along with Ray J. That's what the bitch want. That's what the hoe wants. She want the hype to come along with Ray J. So she saw she got a viral moment. If you ain't never had a viral moment, you say you ain't been online for a while. Why you getting online now for a hoe? And who's that? You know what I mean? So don't be fooled by these bitches hopping online for those that are smart. Don't be fooled by these bitches hopping online with these crocodile tears or whatever, because they lying. They lying. Like, not all of them, but the majority of these bitches. Bitch, we saw the whole thing streaming. How the fuck he get kicked off Twitch for defending his home? I don't understand that. Like, you pulled a gun on us. The bitch ain't say you pulled a gun on me. She said you pulled a gun on us. You know, he pulled a gun on that punk ass nigga Tony that was over there. That's what he did. So I'm about to wrap this up and get over here, because the way this works for me, I got somebody in here flagging me, and they're not going to stop flagging me until they can find some way to flag down my channel. I'm sorry about that, y'all, but a lot of African Americans, this is how they operate. They're mentally ill, a great batch of them. So they'll do things like subscribe to your channel, so every time you go live, they can flag you and shit like that. I see a couple people I'm about to block, because I think they might be the culprits of that. Sometimes niggas can come in and wave at you and say hi, and they really got a insidious motherfucking plan. So we'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I see a nigga come in and then you don't say nothing to the whole motherfucking podcast. That shit weird to me. You know what I mean? So yeah, I see about 3 or 4 people we're gonna have to get rid of, but it's all good, whatever. But I just wanted to let y'all know, man, I don't think Ray J was in the wrong. I'm gonna keep it like that. You know what I'm saying? I still don't like the shit Ray J did with the Combs boys, but you know, it's all good, whatever. It's under the bridge, but yeah, fuck that shit, bro. Who cares? You know what I mean? Like, really, who cares? Anybody got any questions for me? Anything like that, man? Anybody got any questions for me? How I feel about whatever? Here's your opportunity. I wasn't answering that last suck-ass question. That was a suck-ass question. Let me say that shit again. Have you ever been discriminated by the black elite? I'm talking blacks who had wealth from the 19th century. I had to block that nigga. I had to block him. That sounds like something some nigga mentally ill would say to you. I'll say it one more time. Have you ever been discriminated by the black elite? I'm talking blacks who had wealth from the 19th century. What the fuck does that even mean? You see what I'm saying? That's what I be trying to tell you. Most of these black folks is online. I'm starting to find a unilateral thing with these niggas. Are mentally ill, most of them. I would have never asked no nigga no shit like that. Like, the fuck does that have to do with anything? And then once again, it's like this living in the past mentality. Y'all better start realizing. Let me say this to y'all. Y'all start realizing, separating, right? when you get motherfuckers that's using that pro-black shit to pimp niggas, and like they try to pimp you against Fat Joe. We've been listening to Fat Joe since whenever the fuck, whenever. You understand what I'm saying? And niggas got together and they said, we're gonna make people. I'm trying to tell you, these pro-black organizations or whatever, most of them are fraud, man. Most of these niggas is fraud, dog. They talk that shit to get money out of you. And it's like, these niggas so desperate and so thirsty to feel like something, they'll let niggas sell shit like that to them, you know. And I just can't understand it, B. I really can't understand. I find it sad. But what's really even sadder, I spent 2025 dedicated to these niggas and you know, vlogger form and everything like that. And I ain't seen nothing out of it. Nothing. I spent more money this year on this shit than I made. Please believe that. And when I can't get niggas to hit the like button or hit the cash app or whatever, it lets me know what type of people are watching me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and it goes to prove something else too. The bitches are out here trying to sully the name of the man of color so bad that it's gotten to the point where they're out here. I caught 4 or 5 bitches nowadays. One bitch did a podcast and she said, yeah, and that's why we not donating to black men no more. I took a screenshot of it, put it in my motherfucker, what's the name? And it was like 6 or 7 girls. So I had like 5 photos that was agreeing with, at least openly saying it. But that's why we not support black. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if you don't support me or not. Bitch, I don't support you either when you get motherfucking assaulted, shot at, motherfucking, I don't support you either. Okay, remember that. I don't support you either. I don't support you either. So next time you ass getting robbed or something, remember, you don't support men of color. Next time you got a flat tire, bitch, remember, you don't support men of color. Next time you motherfucking need some help with your groceries, something like that, remember, you don't support men of color. That right? All right, cool. We cool. We good with that. Yeah, I ain't with all that. Y'all niggas can stay with that shit. Y'all, like, it's my sisters, my mother, immediate family, I'm all with it. But y'all niggas can stay in the delusion and thinking these bitches are some good bitches. These bitches are not good bitches anymore, bro. These are the worst bitches you can possibly date nowadays. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they used to have this little mantra, you better stay away from the white girls. No, today you better stay away from them black girls. Because evidently them bitches end up in trouble, in court, or in jail. And this is what Ray J gonna have to go through. Get rid of that Keisha you got over there, boy. That'll be the bitch right there that'll come up behind you and try to take every dime that you got, son. Trust me when I tell you this. That bitch been plotting that shit out probably the whole time she was with you. She was probably plotting the whole time she was with you. Get the baby. That's the worst thing to come out of you. Get the marriage. Get the baby. Now she gonna try to hit you in your pocket. Know what I'm saying? Now she gonna have some allegations against you. Yeah, you know, when my ex-baby father, he tried to kill me. I'm such a victim. It's victim shit. They try to play like they're innocent white women. You know what I'm saying? To the point, white women is getting upset about it. Like, hold up now, bitch. Ain't your name? What's your name, kid? What plantation you belong to again? What plantation you belong to again? Kizzy gal? Man, fresh on up there and run up on the hill, tell Jerry and them to tend to the cattle. Ass looking bitches. That's what you bitches look like. Like, for real. Jesus Christ. Not collectively, not all of you, of course, but a good 70% of you untrustworthy. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Untrustworthy. You know what I mean? Give me a reason why I should trust you. The only thing a bitch will come up with is some smart, sassy reply that sound like it came from a fucking ninth grader. You know what I mean? So, yeah, in the case of Princess Love or whatever that bitch's name is, no bueno, man. Get away from that hoe, bro. ASAP. Like, trust me on this. ASAP. I'm going to talk about the Puff shit after this, probably. I'm going to run to the store real quick. Give me a pack of cigarettes because I had to take care of myself. I will never... Let me tell you something, this off the muscle right here. I will never forget this time period on this app where I got niggas that's in here trying to block my progression. Nigga, how the fuck I got 30K subscribers? There's only 10 niggas in here, bro. And it seemed to be the same 10 niggas every time. That don't make no sense to y'all. Like, y'all don't think something funny about that? Niggas won't hit the like button. Shit like that, like, it's definitely a conspiracy behind it. You know what I'm saying? But it mostly come from African Americans. That's a funny thing. It wasn't no white man trying to take it on my channel. It was niggas. Ain't no white man trying to motherfucking do me wrong and poke false claims on me. I got 8 false claims that were put on me this year, including 3 of them that said a nigga said they was me in my video. A nigga literally there was a nigga last week that flagged my shit and said I was nude in my video. I had to clear that up, and I did a whole live about it and showed people the email and everything like that. Black people are terrible people here online nowadays. I would even go as far as to say them and white Americans are basically the new motherfucking online domestic terrorist. Whether you're talking about black fatigue or you're making fun of white people or you're trying to take down other white people, because white people do the same thing. They get a white person that don't agree with them. Oh, you ain't know this is why black people get it. If somebody white is online and they don't agree with them, they'll try to take them down too. This is why blacks get it from. So they'll try to take you down if you don't agree with them. So this is how we play. We playing communist tactics. He doesn't agree with us and he doesn't want to be with the group. Therefore, we must take him down. And they'll be led by bitches. There's a bitch on here right now named Cynthia G. I lied to you not. YouTube kicked her off of here, right? The bitch somehow or another was able to use a black man to sell a passage of you should exclusively abort black male babies, but you should keep the girls. This is what this bitch said. I played that clip 15, 20 times or whatever. This app will not let me get to the masses so they can hear it. But if you put up a video and you say, Diddy had baby oil found in his cell since his trip to Fort Dix. That should have get 318,000 views. And the person that got 318,000 views off that fake shit somehow or another will not have no more than 10,000 fucking followers. So you know something's wrong. This app works with slavery. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, man, it's too much to even implore. I ain't trying to run up into the motherfucking plantation with y'all niggas though, man. Y'all can stay with the plantation by your motherfucking self. Biatch. You know what I'm saying? For real. Wish I would. These niggas is crazy. Fucking around with these hoes, man. Y'all better leave them black chicks alone, bro. They don't want you, bro. I just played a clip with 2 bitches back to back, and both of the bitches were strong 6s if it's the best. Princess Love ain't even really no pretty bitch like that, to be honest. I don't see how niggas think she slide like that. Y'all niggas think she slide like that? I don't think she slide like that. Y'all think she slide like that? Not to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But this is probably why I don't get no cash. I don't be giving a fuck. I really don't. I said it a year ago. I said it again, man. Black people are against me. They my enemies. You know what I'm saying? At the bulk pork. You know what I'm saying? They my enemies. Not the white man. Definitely not Latinos. Definitely not any other case. Y'all niggas are. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how I'm going to start looking at you in 2026. The same tactics niggas been using on me. I'm going to get a group together. We're going to come up to your channel. We're going to flag your channel down too, or your favorite blogger that sent you over to flag my channel down. Shit going to get different in 2026. Trust me. We're going to be way more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? I might be a little bit more violent. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Just have to see. But shit going to definitely change in 2026 because there's no way that I've been on here for an hour. My channel hasn't peaked past 12 people because niggas keep repeatedly flagging me. That's a mental illness. That's a mental illness. And in black communities, that's regular to them. Like, that's regular to them. Like, they'll just laugh and giggle and shit. That's what they do the best, laugh and giggle. Shit get on my nerves. And key. They'll even leave laughing emojis behind the comments. Key. Like, the fuck is wrong with these motherfuckers? So I guess the question is, right? Well, do you even like black women? I like some. I do. I like some. Do I like the majority? No. Hope that answers your question. No, I don't. I don't think you're good people. I don't think you're good women. I think you suck. I think most of you are lesbians in denial. I think most of you are definitely feminists and misandrous. And you don't even like the sons you give birth to. And I can prove that because a bitch named Cynthia G, she bought a fucking house leading on a campaign that YouTube kicked off of YouTube. And she went to a male YouTuber and got him to pimp her message, got him to allow her to use his space on YouTube as a popular YouTuber to pinch his message. And they continue the same message on YouTube. So you'll see that this app works with bitches too. That's why I talk the way I talk. You understand what I'm saying? This app works with bitches now. Just like TikTok work with the bitches, this shit works with the bitches. I don't know why y'all don't get that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you're a man on here, you trying to fuck with this app, don't do it. Don't do it. If you trying to start somewhere, don't start with this app. Trust me on this. Go somewhere else. This app has been taken over by lesbian bitches, lesbian black women that don't like men. You ain't never noticed that most of these bitches out here that are black chicks, they talk like men or either look like men. I don't know. If you date a bitch like that, to me, it sound like you into guys. If you like a bitch that act like a dude, you must be into dudes. Because ain't no way no bitch gonna be sitting with me all day. Hey, yo, bro. Yo, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Yeah. Nah, that's one of the homie girls. You know what I'm saying? That ain't, she off limits. You don't hit that. That's one of the homie girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't wifey. The fuck? What time is it? 10:03? I give y'all like 10 more minutes and I'm out of here. I'll probably put this on pause anyway. This shit embarrassing. 30,000 subscribers and I can't even reach my peak because I got niggas over here flagging me. That's what I'm going to do. Everybody I think it is, I'm going to spend this whole weekend flagging your channel, so get ready for it. So if you ever had a problem with me, it's probably going to be you. You know what I'm saying? For real. I'm going to get about 10 of my peoples. I'm going to hit every last one of them. This is the pages we hitting. Because I can't phantom how niggas come over to another nigga page and try to control the nigga page that they don't like what the nigga's saying. That's communism. And the shit is spreading within that black community to the point where it's like these niggas are control freaks. You got mammies coming online trying to police how niggas talk, police who niggas talk to, police who niggas is dating or whatever. I'm like, who the fuck are these black chicks working for? Like, you ain't never noticed that? Bitches will come online and tell you, you can't date a white chick, but I can date a white man because I earned that privilege. And they'll pretend like ain't nobody go to college with them. Ain't nobody has a successful life but them. You know what I'm saying? Every echelon in life, they are, you know what? I ain't even got no time for it. Y'all have a good night, man. Y'all keep fucking with them dumb bitches. Like, I'm good.